Hi love, welcome back to my channel. This video will be how I went from this boring ends to this delicious coils, to these coils that took the level of my hair like to the next level. It took my jungle braids to the next level. It was the exact type of coils I needed and it is what I got. So to achieve this, you need flexi rods or bendy rollers. I don't know what you call them in your place. Here we call them Brazilian rollers, and the amount you need depends on the amount of hair you have and how you want your coils to come out. So the amount of hairs you roll on each roller, the way you twist or roll the hair around the roller is going to also affect how your coils will be at the end. You can decide to estimate the amount of hair on each rollers, or you just count the hairs. So I counted 5 braids for each rollers. If you decide to twist the hair before rolling it on the roller, just like this, and if you decide to make it flat, you're going to get different coils. I wanted the length of my hair to not change too much, and I wanted the volume to be retained, so or amplified rather. So I wanted long and free, like free coils, kind of, without taking away from the length so much. So that was why I rolled mine like this. Please have your dipping equipment, like the container or whatever you're going to use to dip your hair in hot water. Have it in mind when rolling this when you're rolling your hair around the rollers. Your container should be deep and slim. Like, it shouldn't be wide and short, it should be narrow and long, so that your hair can comfortably sit into the water without it spilling on you. And if the opening of your container is not so big, don't carelessly just press your rollers to face every available angle, because it will make it more difficult for you to just dunk it in the hot water and bring it out. You might struggle to get it into the entrance of the container. Now, it is also essential that you choose the set of hair that goes on a roller. They should be from the same section of your head. Why you saw me losing one of those braids just now, was because that particular one of them was exactly at the top of my ear, and then the other 4 were close to the pattern in the center of my head. So of course the one close to my ear was longer, and I just found a way around it. But that is not nice. That is not the right way to go about it. Select a bunch of hair. I try to make sure I get it right this time. All these hairs I selected are from the back of my head, not even at the nape of my neck, just close together. Select braids that are close together and roll them together, because the place where you want your coils to start is going to be almost uniform for all of them. Now, for coiling the hair, you go over the rollers. Your first coil goes over, then around underneath your rollers. If you go from under first, I don't know, it just didn't work. So go over and under, over and under. Now I am getting the ones from the nape of my neck. You're going to see where I need to start coiling is almost uniform. That is why I said try to make sure you get a bunch of hair from the same location on your head. Don't get one from the top and one from the nape of your neck, because because this is also jungle braids. I didn't want to dip the part of the hair that I didn't allocate for coiling into the hair, because it was going to make the butterfly part of the hair fall flat, and I didn't want that. So that is why I was stressing out, curl the same part, like choose braids from the same part of your head. Even if this were to be a regular box braid, once you don't choose the hair from the same part, you're going to have the like some part of the box braid where you do not intend to coil is going to coil, and not just the part you left out for coiling. This might not matter if you are coiling a box braid that you braided all the way from the root of your hair to the tip of the braid, but still your coils are not going to be balanced. It's just going to offset the beauty when you're done. So try to just grab hair from the same place. So at this point I think I am done. I'm going to add a little bit. Oh, that was too much. Okay, I needed to add not leave-in conditioner. I used VO5 washable conditioner, just small. Add it into the hot water. This is going to help reduce frizz when you are done. So double up on the make sure your body is protected, then pad up the part of the towel where you're going to use to pat dry the hair. If your towel is thin, the water is going to seep through and burn your hands, so please be careful with that. When you're working with hot water, please be very, very careful. So you're going to just pat dry. You can see I tried not to dip in the side with my jungle braids, and I had my sister help me because I really didn't want to dip my braids, the whole braids, into the hot water. Just the tips, just the tips just the tips of the hair goes into the hot water. Okay, don't listen to just the tips. That thing na scam. Just the tips na scam. Do not listen to just the tips. But in this case, make sure only the tips go into the hot water so that your jungle braids or your other part of your braid will remain fresh. So we are done. It's time to take down. Look at how anxious I was. I was just excited to see the goodness and the deliciousness I had just created. So once you take off your hair from the rollers, you trim that particular one, like trim them individually. Don't wait until you've lost like 5 and then you hold them together, bunch them up and cut the tip. You also need to cut the tip because it's not going to be, if you don't trim off the tip, you're going to have like loose, confused hairs there. So just slightly cut off the unwanted parts, and then for each one, as you unravel, you can see my excitement. My hair retains the length because you can see the hair is not already very long. If I wanted to coil this thing and make it short with tight coils, it is very achievable, but the hair will now be shorter. I didn't want my braids shorter, but I wanted like loose coils to go with the freeness and the carefreeness and the lightness and the airiness of this type of braid. My flower jungle braids. If you want to see how I braided this hair, I have the main tutorial. It will be linked here when it is out in the it will be linked in the description bar when the video goes live. But just check my channel, come to my channel and check. I have interesting videos that will entertain and inform you. I have other videos of how to coil your hair with hot water where I didn't coil jungle braids, even for children. You can watch those, how to get those sweet cute coils for children's hairstyle. I have like 2 or 3 videos on that. You can check. Maybe I would link one of them at the end of this video, and then maybe how to make the jungle braids. But just check the description bar and you're going to see a lot of goodies on my channel. if you want to braid a heart, if you want to braid a flower, if you want to braid alphabets, just things that will make your hairstyle more interesting. You can check it out, especially if you're blessed with a daughter. If God has blessed you with a female child who you braid her hair, you absolutely should subscribe to my channel because I am obsessed with the hairstyle of little girls. So this is the coils that we got. Now I am going to go open it up carefully. Make sure your hand is oiled so that you do not cause freeze when you take off the braids, like the coils. Take the coils apart. When I was done, this is what it looks like, guys. It looks so delicious. Thank you for watching. Bye.